I'm reporting him to the Bar Association. We're going to see he's attempting to practice law. He has no authority to file anything in there. If y'all will impart that to him.
This case is wild from the jump. We've got Eddie K. Jarvis, a man facing serious felony charges, but before we even get into the arraignment, the judge drops a bomb. There's a mysterious man named James Barry Murphy allegedly trying to file legal motions on Jarvis's behalf, without being a lawyer. Yep, you heard that right, a possible jailhouse lawyer inserting himself into an active felony case. The judge isn't just annoyed, he's ready to report Murphy to the Bar Association for unauthorized practice of law. And that's just the opening act. From there, we'll watch a tug-of-war over Jarvis's bond, with claims of threatening voicemails to his doctor, questions about his medical treatment, and the judge juggling legal boundaries with small-town courtroom drama. Stick around, the twists in this one are going to keep you guessing until the very end.
We're attempting to get a hold of the Pulaski County Jail in the case of Mr. Jarvis. We've been in Eddie K. Jarvis. We've been informed that they've got some kind of mechanical problem with one of their jail cells up there. We're going to try to rectify that. But I've called counsel for the Commonwealth and for Mr. Jarvis. I've received a communication from some individual that trying to make motions and file motions in this case on behalf of Mr. Jarvis. His name is James Barry Murphy, and I have requested that the Commonwealth refer Mr. Murphy to the Bar Association for attempting to practice law. He has absolutely no authority to make motions or this court in front of this court for anyone. Individual can come themselves to make motions, but Mr. Jarvis has able counsel here. And Mr. Murphy doesn't need to be meddling in this case whatsoever. So we'll make a referral to that and see if there are any criminal activity involved in this.
Right here, the judge's tone tells you everything. He's making it crystal clear, only licensed attorneys can file motions in a criminal case. Anyone can file motions for themselves, he says, but Jarvis already has legal counsel. This is important because allowing someone like Murphy to meddle could seriously compromise the defense or even taint the record. Unauthorized practice of law is more than a technicality, it can be a criminal offense in Kentucky. And the judge isn't letting it slide. Viewers, do you think the judge is right to come down this hard, or is he overreacting?
Your Honor, just for the record, that individual, I believe it was that individual, did make a phone call to my office. I spoke with him. He offered paralegal services. I told him I wasn't interested in paralegal services. Declined further phone calls from him and so forth. And let him speak to him get this. So.
Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll see what the Bar Association has to say if there's any criminal activity for him attempting to practice law here. It sounds like to me we have a jailhouse lawyer involved here. Okay, there, Mr. Jarvis. That's the
predatory. I think it's predatory.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all will turn that microphone on. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your cooperation. This is okay. We lost Pulaski County. We had him for a second.
Yes, okay, we got it. Thank you.
Got it now. Thank you so much. This is Commonwealth Kentucky versus Eddie K. Jarvis. You got turned off again. Hit it again. Clinton County, we'll get to you in just a minute. Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Thank you. This is Commonwealth of Kentucky versus Eddie K. Jarvis, Clinton Circuit Court, 25 CR 0064 for the purpose of arraignment. Mr. Jarvis, were you born in 1947?
Yes, sir.
Last four digits of your social security number 7422.
7422, sir. My ears are off the board, sir.
Okay. You have a right to remain silent. Mr. Bertram, your attorney, is here today. The grand jury of Clinton County has returned an indictment charging you with wanton endangerment in the first degree, 2 counts, and resisting arrest. You know what those charges are. I'm not asking if you did or not, but you understand the charges, right?
Let's pause and unpack what Jarvis is actually facing. 2 counts of first-degree wanton endangerment. In Kentucky, that means creating a substantial danger of death or serious injury to another person. It's a Class D felony, each carrying up to 5 years in prison. On top of that, resisting arrest, not as heavy in sentencing, but it adds weight to the case. Notice how Jarvis doesn't deny the charges outright here. Instead, he says he doesn't understand why he's been charged. That's a subtle but telling choice of words, and it's one prosecutors will keep in mind if this goes to trial.
I don't understand why I've been charged with them.
No. You understand what the charges are?
I think I do.
Okay, thank you very much. Counselor, you acknowledge the identity of your client preceded indictment, waive formal reading and arraignment, enter plea of not guilty, reserving all pretrial motions.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Okay, I'm signing a reciprocal discovery order that will allow, Mr. Jarvis for your attorney to receive information. Now, about your case, we'll set a negotiation day in this thing for September the 4th, and the next court date is September the 11th, okay?
Do I understand you right, sir, that you're saying?
Wait a second. Now, there's a bond reduction motion.
Yeah, there's also
You need to speak up so he can hear you.
the Commonwealth's motion is to revoke the bond. We've made a motion to reinstate the bond, filed a written motion specifying the details of that. Mr. Jarvis has a number of serious medical conditions. We've repeatedly entered, the court's repeatedly entered orders allowing him to go to treatment. He has another appointment actually today. We have a transport order for that for a hearing.
Okay, what does the Commonwealth have to say? If y'all will come up, and you'll sit to the left and I'll get back.
Yeah, our motion to revoke bond is based on him contacting his doctor.
You need to speak up.
The basis of our motion is because he had contacted his doctor and had left a very threatening voicemail. We actually inserted the.
Now we hit the heart of the day's hearing, bond. The prosecution wants it revoked, citing a threatening voicemail Jarvis allegedly left for his doctor. The defense fires back, saying Jarvis's medical issues explain the call and that he needs treatment. This is where law meets human complexity. Is this a genuine health-related outburst or intimidation masked as desperation? The judge smartly moves to schedule a separate bond hearing, knowing both sides need their chance to fully argue the stakes. What would you do here? Lock him up for safety or keep him out for medical care?
The transcription of the voicemail in our motion as to what he said on it to the doctor. So that was the basis of our motion.
That's the entirety of it, Your Honor. I've listened to the audio tape. I've looked at the transcript. I've discussed it with my client. He did make the phone call to his doctor repeatedly. He woke up with his leg swollen 3 times.
It sounds like to me that there needs to be a bond reduction or a reinstatement hearing on this thing.
Yes.
So, I mean, your client, would put a different light on the conversation and that sort of thing. When can y'all schedule that? Where are we at next Thursday? We're in Monroe County. That's farther than you want to go, probably in Monroe County.
I can go to Monroe County.
Let's just schedule, and we can do it. The doctor can appear by Zoom.
What time would we be doing that? I've got a dentist appointment, 2:30.
Okay, well, let's schedule it at 9, and we'll take you first.
Okay.
If y'all will we'll send a Zoom link to any witness you have for convenience, and then we'll also send a Zoom link to the Pulaski County Jail.
Okay.
Okay, now, is someone from the jail present there, somebody representing? I have received an attempt from someone by the name of James Barry Murphy that appears to be one of your inmates there.
Yes.
And he's attempting to practice law here, trying to get me to recuse myself.
I took no part in that, sir.
Okay, well, I'm informing the jail of that. I'm not saying you did, sir. I'm just informing the jail.
Watch the judge here. This is judicial boundary setting at its finest. He tells the jail to relay a message to Murphy, but out. No ambiguity, no room for debate. The reason is key. The court must protect the integrity of proceedings. If outside parties can pressure, influence, or inject unauthorized motions, it undermines due process. It's also worth noting how the judge shields Jarvis. He repeatedly clarifies that the defendant didn't solicit Murphy's help, keeping the focus where it belongs. This is a classic example of a judge running a tight, no-nonsense courtroom.
But y'all need to tell Mr. Murphy that I'm reporting him to the Bar Association. We're gonna see he's attempting to practice law. He has no authority to file anything in there. If y'all will impart that to him, he needs to butt out. This gentleman has a very accomplished attorney representing him, and we don't need Mr. Murphy's comments or participation. Tell him that I don't want to hear anything else from him again, okay?
I will let him know.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm not asking him to represent me.
I didn't say you did, so that's the reason I didn't address it to you. I'll address it to him. And your attorney's aware of it too, and your attorney said on the record that he's representing you, and he didn't ask Mr. Murphy to do anything. Thank y'all very much, Pulaski County, for your cooperation.
All right. So you gonna send a Zoom link later?
I will for next week. I'll send you the Zoom link for next week, okay? It's next Thursday.
Sir, do I have the right to speak for a second?
Well, no, because your attorney's here. He'll speak for you, but we'll have a bond. We'll try to see about reinstating your bond. We'll have a hearing on that next Thursday, okay?
Yeah, an order for his.
Thank you very much.
An order for his appointment this afternoon, if you could sign.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign a transport order for your medical appointment, okay?
Today.
Yes. Somebody, y'all have to go up and get him, do you? Okay, I'll send a transport order for the medical appointment today. Thank y'all very much.
Thanks, Judge.
Right.
I just need to get a copy of it. Thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
So, let's wrap this one up. Eddie K. Jarvis leaves court with his bond status unresolved, a hearing set for next Thursday, and a stern warning to the self-appointed jailhouse lawyer to stay far away from the case. The judge balanced fairness, allowing Jarvis a chance to argue for reinstatement, with a firm defense of courtroom integrity. Whether you see this as small-town drama or a sharp example of the legal system keeping its guard up, one thing's for sure, this hearing had more twists than most full trials. If you found this case as fascinating as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.